I die, so does the final Aeon. And with it, Spira's only hope.
Then we'll find Spira a new hope.
Fool. There is no other way. Even if there was, even if you did destroy Sin, Yu Yevon, the Immortal, would only create Sin anew.
Yu Yevon?
Ah, Zeon. Forgive me. Spira has been robbed of the light of hope. All that remains is sorrow.
Okay. So yeah, this time again I tried to take my mic out like fully. There's a couple of extra adapters and stuff. I tried to reset everything as much as I could. So hopefully the crackling stops. If it doesn't, we'll have to bear with it for this particular stream. And I'll try to make sure it's not a thing for the next one. EA Burns, thank you for the gifts. All of the new members, enjoy your badges and emojis. Yeah, definitely if there is more crackling, just let me know. It's the kind of thing that probably would have driven me crazy if it was a normal recording session where I recorded for like 5 hours or something, and every like 5 times per minute there was a random crackling for 3 seconds. I don't know how I would edit around that. I don't think I've literally ever had that issue before, like ever, in the hundreds of sessions that I've recorded. I can't recall like an intermittent crackling. Very weird. But yeah, that's how we'll do it for this particular one. Blessed our God.
I cannot believe what we just did.
Let's do something more unbelievable.
What?
Destroy Sin, so it won't come back. And without the final Aeon. I don't know how just yet, but I'll find out.
There we go. You know, I just realized when Yuna is saying her final words to the party, Auron is the only one facing away and not looking at her. Subtle touch, but very meaningful. Yeah. Although, I do remember someone talked about the amount of times which Auron basically has his back turned to people when he speaks to them. It is something I never really recognized that much, and now I can't kind of unsee it. But look at this knowledgeable Final Fantasy chat screaming sigil at me. Yes, indeed. How many of us had no idea that this was a thing the first time we played? It's the crest, for the record. The sigil is the chocobo race. But yeah, it's the sun crest. And I guess I think a lot of players, honestly, this is such a cool little area that I think a lot of people probably, honestly, I don't remember if I did or not, but you probably kind of run around here and maybe even assume that this is the exit, because you come in from the other side and you probably think you might be able to exit from there or something. So I do think it's the kind of thing that a lot of players probably could stumble into kind of just by accident. You don't need a guide for it, but I'm sure a ton of us missed it as well the first time. But yeah, it definitely wouldn't surprise me. People said, no, I just found it naturally the first time. But definitely very missable as well. So yeah, there we go. That was Yuna, my friends. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And from here on, we are really pushing towards the end of the game. Oh yes, I do love this bit from Auron as well. My memories.
We must talk.
What?
There's something you should know.
I know. It's about you, right?
I am also an unsent. You are not surprised.
I think I kinda knew. It was Yuna, wasn't it?
When Braska and Jecht died defeating Sin, I just couldn't accept it. I came back here, tried to avenge them. But she struck me down. Somehow I made my way, crawling down Mount Gagazet. But my strength left me, just outside Bavel. That's where Kimahri found me. I told him about Yuna, just before I died. I've been wandering ever since, never going to the far plane.
Auron.
Don't make that face. Being dead has its advantages. I was able to ride Sin and go to your Zanarkand.
And you've been watching over me since then, haven't you? Why? What's the big idea? Why me?
It is one of those things that is difficult to explain. Very well, I will show you. My memories.
Yeah, I love how he delivers being dead has his advantage, almost playful in his voice. Yeah, you can tell he's definitely exploited those advantages.
Can I ask you one last favor? Nah, never mind.
Out with it.
Okay, listen good. Take care of my son. My son in Zanarkand. He's such a crybaby. He needs someone there to hold his hand, see? Take care of him, will you?
But how am I supposed to go to Zanarkand?
Hey, you said it yourself. There must be a way to get there, right? You'll find it.
All right. I will. I give you my word. I'll take care of your son. I'll guard him with my life.
Thanks, Auron. You were always such a stiff. But that's what I liked about you.
That is why.
That is why.
Oh, what a scene. That scene is just like everything. That's basically the story and why that set everything into motion, really. Always just like, the more, it was one of those things that over time, the more I played the game, the more I experienced the story, I was always like, shit, like this is like the pivotal moment. And like Auron's pledge to protect Tidus no matter what, and Jecht's willingness to become the Fire Leon and trying to find a way to break the cycle. It really was them that set the events into motion 10 years ago. It's just insane. Love it. People asking if Kimahri knew. It's an interesting one. Honestly, I think what we don't really see, now that I think about it, we see people like die, but we don't really see the point at which they become unsent, if that makes sense. So like, for example, the first time we took out Seymour, he basically looks dead. And then the Guado rush in and they tend to him and stuff, but he still is very much dead at that point. Like, at what point do they quote-unquote turn, right? It's almost like zombies where you've been dead for a while and then you turn. Do you just kind of wake up as if nothing happened, or do you see something happen? Like you see the fireflies kind of leave and then they come back in. Like, we've never really seen the process, I think, of, you know, someone dying and then re-emerging as an unsent. It's always just mentioned as this thing that happens. And so we don't know. So that's why in terms of Kimahri knowing, maybe he doesn't know. Like, maybe his strength kind of gives out. He looks like he's had his final breath. It looks like he's died. But then, I don't know, some X amount of time later, he basically wakes up and a young Kimahri probably had no idea if his strength left him and he was in some kind of unconscious mode, or he came back from the dead. Does he even know what the deal with unsents are? So maybe Kimahri didn't know. But I don't know. I don't think it's definitive that he knew. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. See you later, Smooched. Enjoy the rest of your day. Does Kimahri look like somebody that doesn't know? Kimahri doesn't look like much of anything when it comes to that stuff. He's so like stone-faced that you just, if he didn't know, you wouldn't know that he didn't know. Like, it's just, it could take that either way. Yeah, I think there's definitely a chance it could, for me, it's either way. I'm not that definitive on it. I really think maybe there is a chance that he doesn't know. Maybe he figured out later, I guess, especially because he was pretty much a kid when all of this happened, right? So maybe he wasn't that understanding of the situation, but then he kind of later on realized what happened before everybody else did, maybe. Like he knows what happened at the lake. I always found this bit very interesting because it's literally almost like a FMV background, and they've put his like normal model here. It's a very like it blends both the FMV and the gameplay model kind of thing together. It's pretty much the only place in the game I think it happens. Pretty weird, but it's kind of a weird. It's kind of jarring, but it's also really cool. They do that in the final area too. Okay, I'm trying to remember exactly where it was, but kind of dope.
Dad? I know. The final summoning's gone.
Dad?
But I'll think of something. Just give me a little more time.
He's got to get some milk. Okay, finally we have access to the airship. Sid emojis at the ready.
Aren't we the happy-looking bunch?
Frana! Frana!
Where? Where? That all you can say? Why don't you think of something?
Well, any good ideas?
Come on, help us.
What do we know? Sin is Jekt. Thus you have a link, a bond with Sin. That may be our key.
So, what do we do?
We think and we wait.
Two things I'm bad at.
That look. He's so proud, really, but I think he just can't express it there. Sid emoji. It's worth being a member for moments like this alone. There we go. It's the moment. Literally never realized until now you can very faintly see like a flashing light blue under his eye. Like the tears in his eyes. I'd never noticed the actual tears before. I don't know if anyone caught it. That's kind of insane. I'd never seen that before. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I'd never seen that. Never noticed it. But yes, thank you guys for all of the Sid emojis for making that moment great. Especially for everybody that gifted memberships today to help make it even more possible. Yeah, there's no way you can't laugh when you're seeing all those Sid emojis just flying in the chat during it. Oh, brilliant stuff. Okay. Let's speak to Crybaby Sid.
We'll wait till you think of a plan. Get that noggin working.
Right. Is this the time when you get that really epic Auron line? Quote.
Rush this and we'll lose everything. We need to plan carefully. Rush this and we'll lose.
It's not this. Can we get an Auron emoji? I would love to put an Auron emoji in the future. The last time I checked, we still had a decent amount to go, unfortunately, before we could unlock any more emoji slots. Reaching the crazy highs we reached during the Dark Anima stream last year, it's proven very difficult. I think we needed over like 300 members to unlock the next one. And I think before this stream we were at around 200. So yeah, unfortunately it would take a little bit more. So no emoji slots for now. But we'll see. Maybe I'll replace an existing one potentially. If I have done it in the past. Some of them do get very underused. So we'll just see.
We need to sit and think this through. There has to be a way.
See you later, Cotillionaire. Thanks for dropping by. Take care.
Still thinking.
Just want to say, loved your walkthrough of the game, that I platinumed it 4 times on different PlayStation accounts. That's crazy. Glad you enjoyed the playthrough.
So much for the final A on solving everything.
Alright, let's keep it moving. Yes, I did give Auron a different headpiece, I guess, in the 24/7 stream. He'd had the Chocobo cap for a long time. I thought it's rebirth season, let's just give him something different, so I gave him Cloud's hair.
May I help you?
Okay. Got what he had now. Yeah, he had these. These could be particularly useful moving forward. Yeah, even me, I've only platinumed Final Fantasy X once.
Thank you.
Not gonna do it 4 times. These sell remedies as well, he did. They're expensive, but they are for sale. Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
So it's a decent chunk of story stuff now, and then we'll have a look at what we want to do. Grey Jade, see you later. Take care. Thanks for joining us. Did you miss Yuna? Yes, you did, unfortunately. Probably took almost like an hour or so. It's a long fight. Obviously a lot of checking chat and just talking about things, but yeah.
I'm no good. At all.
What are you talking about?
All this time I've been thinking about how to defeat sin. But beyond the teachings of Yevon, I know nothing. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yuna, no apologies.
But...
Apology is running. Yuna never run away.
Thank you, Kimahri.
So, Kimahri, you got any good ideas?
Yevon's teachings.
The teachings won't help us fight sin.
No answer in the teachings. Answers lie outside. Must know both sides to find answer.
That Kimahri wisdom.
Both sides.
Micah knows much. Find him. Make him talk.
That's it! Kimahri, you rock!
That little afterwards as well. Just Kimahri being a legend as always. Kimahri's the man. Let's get back in.
Rush this and we'll...
Just trying to make sure I get that Auron quote.
Hey guys, I just had a great idea.
It was my idea. Let me tell them.
It's like this, yeah?
Like this, yeah?
I just thought...
The hymn's the key.
Ah!
Damn it, Lulu.
Sir Jekt likes the hymn of the faith, correct?
Yeah?
That's why he was listening to it in Makalania.
Sin, violence incarnate, listening peacefully.
I know it's your old man, and I don't mean no disrespect, but...
No, it's fine. I've gotten used to it.
Let me say it. If we attack Sin head-on, we've little chance of winning. However, if he hears the hymn of the faith, he will become docile.
Yeah, and that's when we make our move. Might be against the rules and all, but who's keeping track, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, it could really work.
Yeah. Yeah. It's worth a try.
Who do you think was the best dressed character in Spira? They're all just so funky in their outfits. I always thought Lord Zeon looked like a badass. Like, that guy, you just knew he was someone. Like, that guy was awesome. I think Lord Zeon looks super cool. Let's see if we can get it now.
It really...
Best dress is obviously Bartello, though, clearly. Surely no one's better dressed than Bartello in this game.
Let's see what Micah does now. Let's see what...
When the hell does he say that quote? Damn it. Zeon and Yuna, the Kanye and Bianca Whisperer. That's ridiculous. Donna or Yunalesca. No love for Bartello, surely he's the best dressed.
I got a good feeling about this.
Well, I guess it's all or nothing.
Alright, let's go.
Well, that sounds like a plan to me. My baby here will take us anywhere we want.
Blitzball Kid. I always thought Barrel Eye looked so dope, but that's more Final Fantasy. Yeah, I always thought he looked really cool as well. I agree with that.
Yee-haw! Here we go!
Yeah, Auron's outfit's super cool too. But yeah, Auron in this particular exchange, I love the whole, like, how long do we have to wait?
Infidel!
Infidel.
Man, don't these guys ever give up?
You regret showing your face here. We'll strike you down in the name of Yevon.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so guys...
If they want to fight, let's give them one.
Prepare to charge!
Stop!
Captain?
Captain
Lady
Shalenda.
Yuna is not to be harmed. She's no traitor. That is an evil rumor spread by the Al Bhed.
What?
What? Maester Micah himself told me.
Then, what are we to do?
Stand down! As she says.
The Shalenda impression.
What was that about evil Al Bhed?
Truly, I do not understand it myself. All Yevon seems to be in a state of confusion. Why, yesterday, they called me out of the blue and made me captain of the guard.
This line.
Short on believers.
Correct.
Yes, the chaos in the temples is worse than I'd imagined. It's horrible. And all the priests do is blame each other. I worry what will become of Yevon. But no! I must be the rock that stands against the swirling tides, right? Lady Yuna, I must tell you, your courage has been a great inspiration to me.
Yeah, that's great, but we came here to see Maester Micah.
No
Is
one
he
cares,
here?
Shalenda, sorry.
Yes, I shall arrange an audience. Please wait in the courtroom.
Hey! Hey! Wait! What was all that about the Al Bhed lying and stuff?
Simple. Yuna has become Micah's only hope.
Oh.
The irony.
Okay.
Just what does he think he can get away with?
Time to teach him some manners.
Yes, let's.
Tanya, see you later. Take care. Thanks for joining us. And Rhoda, congratulations on 1 year.
Here? You must go and defeat Sin quickly.
Quickly.
You have obtained the final Aeon from Yuna, have you not?
Well, we did meet her.
We fought and defeated her.
What?
Summoners and Guardians will be sacrificed for the final summoning no more.
You have profaned and subverted a 1,000-year-old tradition. Fools! Infants! Do you realize what you've done? You've taken away the only means of calming Sin.
Hey, maybe that's not the only way. We think we've got another.
Why? Preposterous! There is no other way!
The Grand Maester running away?
Spira has lost its only hope. Destruction is inevitable. Yu Yevon's spiral of death will consume us all. I have no desire to watch Spira die.
It won't die.
Who is this Yu Yevon guy?
Lady Yuna also mentioned him.
Wait, Gramps! Who's Yu Yevon?
He who crafts the souls of the dead into unholy armor. An armor called Sin. Clad in it, Yu Yevon is invincible. And the only thing that could have pierced that armor, you have destroyed. Nothing can stop it now.
Yeah, this is dark stuff.
Disappear on us, will you? Rotten son of a shoe puff.
Where is the Grand Maester?
He,
He's not here yet. How long must we wait?
Oh, I love that.
That's odd. I'll go look for His Grace.
It's you.
Come to my room.
okay.
Okay. But yeah, I've been using Fool's Infants as a joke.
Who are you talking to?
For years now. I love it.
Oh, no one.
I must go see the Faith.
I see.
Always knows things. But yeah, Fool's Infants. I've definitely used it before.
Hello.
I must thank you for the Aeon.
So what's up?
So, have you found a way to truly defeat Sin?
Well...
Let's just say not yet.
Well, come see me when you do. We'll talk then.
That's interesting. I think, I can't remember the last time I said not yet. That's kind of funny that you can even do that.
So, have you found a way to truly defeat
It's
Sin?
like, what is even the point of this interaction here? They should have just made that. Either they originally had something a bit more substantial planned here. It's just kind of pointless. There's just like, okay, we'll just reload the same scene again and force you to pick the same thing. But let's see. Yeah, that's a good call actually. Let's just say not yet multiple times and see if Bahamut's face like, come on man, what the hell?
Well, come see me when you do.
No, okay. Fine. I don't think I've ever done it twice in a row. Yeah.
So, have you found a way?
Well...
That'd be such a brilliant Easter egg, but no. If you guys want me to, I'll do it a few more times. We've got nothing to lose.
Come see...
Are you serious?
So, have you...
Well...
Well, come see me...
Yeah, I was wondering if they like throw you out somewhere further, like you have to use Airship to get back to Bavel or something.
So,
But it doesn't make a
Well,
difference. Last time, I won't do it again.
So.
No.
Well.
But yeah, we have to move things on.
Well?
Well, then I just say no idea. Yeah, so we're trolling Bahamut a little bit here, but why not? So we're gonna say no idea here.
Well, come see me when you do. We'll talk.
Oh
then.
my god. Keep failing here. So do you start all the way from the beginning again?
So, have you found a way to...
Well...
Fine.
Well?
Yeah. You can't select any of these again. At least if they tied an Easter egg to it, I think it would have been extra fun, but it's just kind of pointless, really. But yeah, we'll have to pick one of these. Yeah.
We think the Hymn of the Faith might slow Sin down.
Perhaps.
You mean it won't work?
A very long time has passed since your father became Sin. He may not be able to hear the hymn anymore.
I haven't even heard this response in so long.
I know it's a long shot, but we gotta try it if there's a chance.
Yes, you must. I'm glad you're doing this. You have a good spirit, truly.
I'm not just a dream, right?
A dream?
It's a long story.
Mm-hmm.
If it works, what'll you do then? You need more than the hymn.
Well...
Well?
Yeah, I haven't had that conversation in a long time, because obviously subsequent playthroughs I always just go straight to this, because I know what we need to do. But, yeah.
We fight Yu Yevon.
Yes. If you defeat Yu Yevon, it will end. Tell me, what do you know about Yu Yevon?
He's what makes Sin come back.
Sin is his armor. It protects him.
Yu Yevon was once a summoner, long ago. He was peerless. Yet now he lives for one purpose, only to summon. He is neither good nor evil. He is awake, yet he dreams. But maybe not forever.
Yeah, that's right. Because we're ending it.
Yes. Even if you defeat Sin with the final summoning, Yu Yevon will live. Yu Yevon will join with the final Aeon. He will transform it into a new Sin.
Yu Yevon merges with the Aeon.
Then, protected by this new Sin he has created, Yu Yevon continues the summoning.
For eternity. Huh?
But you know there is no such thing as eternity if you end it, is there?
Uh-huh.
Yu Yevon lives inside Sin. Yuna, listen. When you fight Yu Yevon, we will help you. Promise me you'll summon us. I'm afraid your swords and magic won't be enough. Please call us. Promise?
Yes.
But you know, when it is all over, we will wake and our dream will end. Our dream will vanish.
Yeah. You've been dreaming a long time, haven't you?
I'm sorry.
I'm grateful.
About what?
Oh, nothing. Hey, don't make that face.
Being a dream has its advantages.
Come on, we're gonna beat Sin. Let's see some cheer, okay?
You're hiding something.
I'm not.
Really? You're a bad liar, you know?
Yeah, this one's kind of interesting because if you pick the him version first, Tidus literally asks about the whole dream thing.
I'm afraid the Grand Maester is nowhere to be found.
It should be very obvious to Yuna that there's something about that going on.
It's okay, we were just leaving.
Oh, I see.
See you later, Rhoda. Take care.
Hey! Maybe you could help us with the hymn.
Hey, good idea!
It's like, we need you to tell as many people as you can.
What should I tell them?
A ship in the sky will sing the hymn of the faith. When they hear it, we need everyone to sing along.
Everyone in Spira.
I'm not sure I understand.
Don't need to.
You don't have to. Just tell everyone.
It's just annoying, man. I'm sorry.
A ship in the sky will sing the hymn of the faith?
Still love the Tidus response.
So,
it was just like, yeah, that's great, but you get
everyone should sing along, correct?
If they do, we might be able to defeat Sin.
Truly?
Yes.
That's wonderful. You can count on me. I shall tell all of Spira.
Hey, Danny, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. And we're back. I've lost count of how many times I shouted at my screen. Oh, shut up, Shillin. Okay. Right. So I think, is this the one where we get the Auron quote? I think it is. I forgot if I can save here or not first. Basically, this is a quote that so few people, myself included, just did not trigger for a very long time, and it's really powerful. I want to just trigger it and then mention it. Yeah, it's strange that I never got it for so long. I think it's rare to have 3 different lines. I think you have to speak to him 3 times to be able to get it. Basically, I think maybe it was a year or 2 ago, someone posted a video of just this particular piece of dialogue from Auron. It was just like a 1-minute video. And it really just like, it got watched by so many people because I think a lot of us just hadn't heard it before. Or hadn't heard it in a very long time. And so, let's have a listen here.
I must admit, I was worried at the beginning, but you've done well. One more trial to pass.
Yeah, so for this one, I think at this stage I assumed he was probably going to say the same type of stuff, so I would always just kind of continue the story and then you kind of lose the option, I think.
Our stories will end together.
So that's 3 times we've spoken to him, but this time I guess he has a 4th, not a 3rd.
Don't keep Jecht waiting. He never was a patient man.
That's 4.
I must admit.
So this isn't the one, no. Karifian, you steered me wrong. Is this not... Where is the one where he talks about having a shot at life? When does that happen? Maybe it's only past this. Damn it. That's the one that I've been looking for. Haven't been able to trigger it just yet.
We'll be bringing a new calm. One that will last forever.
That's what I mean. It's not the easiest quote to get. That's where a lot of us have missed it in the past.
There's something I want to say before the fight. I guess I didn't know anything about the Al Bhed. Didn't know anything. Didn't want to listen to anything. I was a big jerk. So, I'm sorry, huh? Please forgive me.
Big moment for Walker.
Don't let it bother you. Hey, I'm guilty of hating those darn Yevonites myself. Well, there's a lot of folk in this world. Some of them good, some of them bad. That's all there is to it.
Agreed. Doesn't that just sum it all up? But yeah, that is a big, big moment for Walker. Okay. So with that...
All those teachings, what were they for? Sorry, I was just thinking. We're still going forward, right?
So was this Sin fight or we go up to the bridge? Like
the
top
final
bit?
showdown.
Let me just double check here. Yeah, okay, we can do that. I need to hear the line fully though.
The final showdown with Sheen. I say let's get this show on the road!
There we go. I was not about to skip that. Right. I should probably set up first though that before I do that. Before the final showdown with Sheen. Let's have a look. Would have been nice to grab these two. At least hopefully we'll have them obviously before the finale. Does Auron say it now? Maybe I'm gonna keep checking on Auron just to see if I can get that line to appear. It's worth it. Yeah, we're nearly at the end of everyone's grids here. Jinx. Any more abilities left? Let's have a quick check. Copycat. That could be pretty good. Firaga, that could be okay. I think she doesn't have any tier 3 spells, right? I think that'd be cool. Still crackling occasionally. Okay. Maybe it's my software, honestly. Maybe it's OBS. It's been pretty flawless since we started doing this thing. But I'll have a look. If it's the case that in the VODs, like in the recording, the audio all looks fine, but you guys are hearing the crackling on stream, then I can only assume it's my streaming software, like as it's actually streaming is doing that. So yeah, unfortunately it's more likely to be a software issue, and we'll try to have it fixed for the next one. Yeah, it's the kind of thing that you don't know is an issue until you're already kind of deep into a stream. I don't want to try and stop things and restart and that kind of thing, so hopefully you guys can just bear with it. We've got just over an hour or so to go in today's stream, and we'll get it sorted for the next one. Yeah, it's weird because I've basically unplugged and replugged everything in twice at this point. It's such an uncommon issue that I have with my mic that I don't know what I can do beyond that. That's already what I've tried twice now. It seems like it didn't do it for quite some time, and then it came back, or has it been doing it this whole time? Because no one mentioned the crackling for like, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes maybe?
We'll be bringing a new calm, one that will last forever. This will be a battle unmatched in the 1,000 years since Sin's birth.
Damn, that's a big line.
Spira without Sin. Why is it so hard to imagine?
I guess that's why they wrote the Will audio drama thing. Is your mic old? I guess technically it is, but as I said, I use it so frequently that if there was a problem with my microphone, I would have known by now. I literally I record stuff almost every single day, so if my mic was crackling, I definitely would have known. That's why I'm assuming it's still probably software related. So we'll see. But yeah, some of these lines are indeed quite uncommon. I don't recall the audio drama you're speaking of. Never heard of it.
I must admit.
There you go.
I was worried at the beginning, but you've done well.
So this should be where we get the Auron line that I was talking about. Are these streams recorded? Yes, indeed they are. So they're uploaded as like VODs later on. So anyone that's missed anything, you'll be able to see it later.
One more trial to pass.
And then now I think it should be this one.
Our stories will end together.
Or maybe not.
Don't keep Jecht waiting.
Nope. Okay.
He never was a patient man.
Yeah. Okay, I think Toby is right. The quote comes after you gain access to Inside Sin. I know the exact quote you're talking about. It talks about 10 years ago and stuff. Yes. Okay. There's so many like different versions, like depending on story triggers, there's like, I don't know, 6 different times that you can speak to Auron and get a different line. So I always forget which one it was exactly, but I think we should be able to move on. So, let me have a look. I think for Sin, there's not too much we need to really think about here. It's more just making sure we're okay against the slam move that it does. That's one of the most dangerous things. The rest should be okay. So a little bit of prep, but Are you just going to push through the story now? Yeah, probably. I think so. And then, depending on how we're feeling, we will see if we want to do some post-game. Because I definitely think there's some scope for post-game. Like, if I was to dive into the Omega Ruins now, that could be very interesting, for example. So, we'll see. Are we going to hear the line before the stream ends? Probably. Why aren't you leveling Kimahri? This is something I've been talking about throughout the streams, but I'll just update you guys on that in a sec, just so you know. But just one thing at a time. Full party delay moves are really such BS. Agreed. I might, for that reason, I might give him SOS haste, just help him out a little. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so for Kimahri, just to update you guys again, for people that have not been following along with the Kimahri story, basically for Kimahri, the entire challenge, one of the main things that I've done is I've kept to everybody's own sphere grid. So everybody has their own portion of the sphere grid, and I've not used any level lock keys to break open and to go into anyone else, because the idea is, if you're playing a randomizer and you allow yourself to break all of the locks, then that means that you can just basically just scout out whichever abilities you want, and you end up basically still getting everyone all of the best abilities anyway. So for me at least, that just makes it too easy. But for Kimahri, he suffers from that because he has a very small sphere grid naturally. But again, if you allow breaking of the grid, you can just pick and choose whichever one has the best abilities, and you can potentially just make Kimahri pretty OP by just choosing wherever you want and giving him a free roll. So what we said for Kimahri was that we will allow him the use of purple spheres. So you can see he has a lot of empty nodes here, and eventually, probably in post-game, if we want to try and do like Omega Ruins, capture some stuff, some monster arena, then we can basically start to fill these up with extra like strength spheres or HP spheres and that kind of thing, and we can basically keep him kind of up to speed by filling in all of the blanks. So that's generally the idea with him. That's how we're gonna treat it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But for now, that means that he's a little bit disadvantaged in this playthrough at the moment. So we'll see what happens. But that's the Kimahri story, for anyone who is curious. Okay. Alright, let's head towards Sheen.
The final showdown with Sheen. I say let's get this show on the road!
Hey Syke, welcome to the stream by the way. Good to see you.
Yeehaw! Here we go! Well, this is it, huh?
Yu Yevon's hiding somewhere inside Sin, and we're gonna find him.
Well, that sounds pretty simple.
Hey, simple is the way you like it, right?
You got that right.
Pops, I'm counting on ya.
Right. Got you covered. Yeah.
Yeah, that strained his back out a little bit. Just
how's that?
Crouching down slightly to tap the computer.
Right on.
Dietor, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I think maybe this is a project that we can do. We can do a community Hymn of the Faith. Basically, I get everybody to send in a recording of them singing the Hymn of the Faith, and I'm going to lay them all on top of each other, and we have the Dansg08 Community Hymn of the Faith song.
A singing ship in the sky.
What do you guys say to that?
I hope everyone got the message. Sheen!
Sheen! Yeah, because the thing is, individually, I'm sure a lot of us are not particularly good singers, like myself included, but you can mask your own individual poor singing by
we're going in.
Combining it with like 200
How are we
people.
gonna get inside?
The easy way. How else?
Figures.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, the only difficult thing about that is everyone would have to send me their own individual files, and they'd have to have me listen to them. So if you're okay with me listening to you trying to sing the Hymn of the Faith, then yeah.
If we can't get through the mouth, we'll rip open a new one. You with me?
This reaction from Sid. This is a GIF, by the way. Brilliant GIF.
Now that's what I call a plan.
Vidra, eku frito ika.
Of course.
Of course.
All right. We'll give that thing a new blowhole. All you gotta do is jump.
Roger.
Oh man.
I won't tell you to be careful. Do your worst, kiddo.
Roger.
Vet.
Pet.
Riku, you... guard.
Rather showing off the 2 words he's learned there. The voices will average out in a large group. Kind of cool to think about how large crowds tend to sound on key despite everyone not being a great singer. Yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, it'd be a cool project. This is the kind of thing that I could maybe just post as a community post someday, just like a poll, like who would be willing to send in a recording or something like that. I think it'd be a very cool, like, channel anniversary thing, maybe like a 200,000 subscribers special to have, like, you know, the Dansg08 community version of the Hymn of the Faith. I think that'd be super cool. Because I definitely can't sing, but the idea of sharing that inability to sing with hopefully a large amount of people, I think could be very cool. But that's what I mean, it would require obviously a lot of people to send it in. And so, yeah, it might be a fun idea. It's a little bit like when I needed recordings of people just kind of saying hi and shouting out the 24/7 stream. It was a bit difficult to get all of them in, like people liked the idea, but obviously people had to commit to being on camera and sending their videos in and that kind of thing. This one's a little easier, I guess, but because it's singing, people are a bit more self-conscious about it, obviously, which is understandable.
Any last-minute supplies
it's the same for me.
before the showdown?
But yeah, if you guys are down, I could definitely give it a go. Now. Yeah, I guess there's enough tracks where depending on how high or low your natural kind of voice is or your singing voice is, there's probably one of the Aeons that match a little more closely for you. And so you'd probably be able to find one that fits more and just try to kind of copy that one, I guess. I definitely think it's doable.
You're selling stuff now?
But of course. Once Sin is gone, we'll need to be rebuilding home, you see.
Man, your dedication is really astounding.
Might need to have everyone sing over the actual song so that it syncs up properly since the crowd kind of does it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would probably be the best way to do it. I don't know anything about making tracks like that. Maybe I'll enlist some help from some musical people and they can help me kind of put it together or how to do it.
May I help you?
Just want to have a quick look at the armors. Honestly, they're relatively cheap considering that you have three slots. I don't have a huge amount of stuff that has the 3 slots. So
thank you. Your patronage is very much appreciated.
Alright. Enlist that music guy you had in your podcast that time. That music guy being the great Alex Mukala. Yes, he was the first person I thought of. I think they've done similar projects before for Final Fantasy 14 type stuff. So yeah, if he's willing to help me out, I could definitely do that. But I would say we need at least like 100 people, I think, to make it fun. Like at least 100. If we could get hundreds, I think that would be super dope. So I think that's what we need to do. Let's go back to some of this. That dude that has a husky hat and plays the guitar. Yeah, they did something like that. I remember seeing it on the socials. So he does have some experience with that type of thing. I'll submit 3 versions, high pitch, low pitch, and both me and my wife. Damn, okay. Need to get Violet to send one in. Is it for the stream anniversary? Not specifically. I was thinking more like a general channel anniversary, like milestone type thing. Because I feel like the stream community is kind of almost its own community to some extent, like a sub-community of the channel. But I'd love to open this up to basically everybody that follows the channel, wants to kind of contribute. So I don't know, it seems like an idea that people are up for, so why not? What was the time wait from 7 Remake to Rebirth? 4 years between the release? Just under 4 years? Let's have another look. I don't think any of these are going to be particularly useful. Nah. Let's just go for it, see what happens. I think I might try a more long distance approach. See how I do with that. Go opera style. Wouldn't it be easy if you had like a karaoke type lyrics video for people to make sure their timings are more likely to match? Probably yes. Again, I haven't exactly put thought into this, I just kind of randomly spewed it out, so it seems there's enough interest to kind of generally think about it, so I'll investigate, I'll see what the best way is to do it. I've just ordered a karaoke mic.
I can hear the song!
Yes, I can hear the hymn too.
So it'd be something like this.
Listen to us!
I mean, this would sound dope.
We won't let them down.
We can match this, I think.
Yuna. You don't need this anymore, right?
Oh!
Right? Huh.
That's a big throw, man. Flip it out. All the parts on this version aren't exactly matched, and it sounds great. Yeah, it's that harmony, man. When that many voices come together, it always sounds pretty nice.
Hey, guys? Guys, that's not good, yeah?
It's not good, yeah? Needed a triple head turn there. You can align the words in Pro Tools. Your music guy will have the tools to align everything. Yeah, that's what... I mean, I could probably align it too. I mean, on the editing side, I'll probably be fine. I think it's more so like, is there any tips and tricks to get the right type of recording or make it like easier in editing? So I'll do a little bit of research. I think the first thing I will do is I'll do like a channel poll, and anyone who clicks yes, I will assume that they are likely to send a video in. So if I have like 1,000 respondents and say like 30% of people click it, then I'll know that I'll get, I don't know, a maximum of 300, let's say. If half of the people do it, 150, you know, I think that would be doable. So we'll see. We'll go with a channel poll first, and then if it looks like we could do it, then I'll make some investigations. The silence. This bit always freaked me out with the silence. I was like, wait, did something break?
Huh? Oh. Oh.
This visual. Love this shot. Just looks so cool. They kind of used it a bit in 16 with Odin, right? This was basically the same thing that happened with Odin near the end of the game. See you later, Min. Take care. Thanks for joining us. Yes, I'm pretty sure they kind of used it in 16 as well.
Damn you, old man.
Hey, I saw something shine at the base of Shin's arm. I reckon it's a weak spot. Good! Fred!
Sin's pulling us in!
Everyone, back inside!
Sin just wants a hug.